Alright, I'm gonna quickly see if everybody in Edgewater is still mad at me. Because if they are, I think that means we can never return. Briscoe, I think we might be screwed. Alright, let's go find out. Is it safe? I don't think it is. What is it, boy? Calm down, Briscoe. You're alright. Come on, boy. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, I'm sorry, boy. I didn't mean to grab you that tight. It looks like we're in the clear. Nope! Yeah, they're still mad. Alright, we can never show our face in Edgewater. I can never show my face in Edgewater ever again. Oh no! Oh no, it's not good! Well, here's hoping I don't have to ever come back here again! There is another thing where I actually might go around murdering. I might go around doing random acts of murder. Alright. Let's head back to the Unreliable now. To the Unreliable! My ass is heavy. My ass is heavy. Now we wait for the loop. My ass is heavy.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so Oh.
My ass is heavy. My ass is heavy.
And you're right.
My ass is heavy.
You can say no. And you're right.
My ass is
I
heavy.
can tend to your engine. I know my G valves and my
Infinite loop!
keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? And if you ever need a pair of eyes,
my ass is heavy.
You won't regret this, mister.
My ass is
I can call you Captain
heavy.
now. You won't regret this, Captain.
My ass is heavy. My ass is heavy.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and tell my I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named...
Alright, that's enough. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom quickly, but this will be left on. No, Briscoe, I'm not taking you out just yet. Alright, let's get back to it now. And I forgot my phone, hang on. I need that in case I get called. Alright, let's go talk to Finney, said he's over to the lab, and get the other half of my hibernation suit. Seems simple enough, right? Audio check. Yes, everything's working.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest. What can I do for you, Captain?
Got the power regulator.
Do you know how to install?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine...
So yeah, we can't go back to Edgewater because I guess one random person saw me steal twice. And now the entire town is after me. Which, oh well, I guess. I'm not too bent out of shape about it. It's whatever. I don't think we ever need to go back. Can I modify this bed? No, I can't modify it. I can tinker it, but I can't modify it. Alright, the lead assault rifle now has shock damage. So the difference between a standard light machine gun and what Old Reliable here. Old Reliable shoots slower, but has more ammo. I think it has more ammo at least. Hang on, let's put that theory to the test. No, but it shoots slower. I think. It's got a higher, it has a higher DPS. There's your difference. Alright, our generator's back online. We can leave this godforsaken place now.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate...
Let's get out of here. Da-da. So at about 2:33, I'm going to take the dog out. The stream will be ended by then, and And then I'm going to get my workout in. And then maybe I'll play Destiny on my own. I don't know.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
I don't like the idea of working with a criminal.
Criminals? Goodness, no. Smuggling is a perfectly legitimate business venture. If misappropriating board property is a crime, well then, throw me in Tartarus. Plenty of ways to make money in Halcyon, you know. Not all are above board. Oh, above board, above the Halcyon board. Get it?
I get
Laughter. It. Good. Wasn't sure you'd be able to, after so long frozen. I'll make a note of that on your progress chart.
Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know. I call it the hologram... Wrong matter of Shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that... The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Oh, neat. How does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
People actually fall for this? It seems far-fetched.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, and remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to... The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop...
Transmission ended.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot. I was looking for... That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it.
Accurate in all particulars.
Oh, neat! I've never seen a talkie system before. I read about them, though, in a trade magazine. Hello. I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it!
I am gratified. I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. You can do... Mostly... He meant funny, as in... It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they began. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening. Real smart folk design the tests. They use these things called algorithms. They take into account what fulfills you. If somebody isn't happy in the job they get, it's likely on account of a poor attitude. They're powerful good tests. They rattled off this whole list of names who'd worked on, with fancy bits hanging off them. Doctors and esquires and the thirds. Even if you don't believe they actually catch what everybody's best at, everybody's got to take them, so at least it's fair-ish. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up, see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches. soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want to use them, so...
I hate the board so much. I didn't think I could hate the board more.
Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars. Students bunk 4 to a room. It's supposed to get you used to working as a team. There's no privacy and no quiet. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big old hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. No, but a whole life taking care of Edgewater by his lonesome, working with all kinds of chemicals, it wears on a body. When I left for school, everything got harder for him. I used to help him lift the heavy things, and my hands didn't shake for the fine detail work. About a year. I tried to do more of the work, so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects, or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Excuse me, Ada? What did you just say? I feel violated.
Make yourself at home.
She said she likes watching me sleep the way I drool and whimper in my sleep. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. That's all I'm gonna say. If that's okay with everybody else involved, yeah, I didn't hear that. As I said, I kind of feel violated now. Ooh, robot. Finally, I've been looking for this. Spectrum and vodka, red. Yet. Hey Max, well, that's your prank. It's called buckshot prank.
Yes, Captain?
I hope you enjoyed it.
Now arriving at Phineas's. Top secret orbital lab. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be a... The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress note. If you check... Certainly. What would you...
Tell me a joke.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's Roman something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge." Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you would. I have lots. I prefer to think. When I simulate myself in travel. Do you know what it feels like when the ship under as you in our... Oh, I know you are not the same Captain Alex Hawthorne who died in Emerald Vale due to excessive internal... I have required you to assume... I've since read... I am relieved to... No, but I am programmed to... What part... Ah, yes. There is a bounty on his head.
Yes, charge weapon systems. Make it so.
I shall happily comply with your order, just as soon as we have a laser weapon system. The outlaw... Of what part of the... Where in Monarch? Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death. There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death. The local report is that you will very likely die if you leave. This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another. What? We're cleared to dock with the. If we're. The groundbreaker was Halcyon. If we're go. You are more than. I'll be here.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor. Armored glass? Not bad, eh? The sissy pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious. Aha! I see you found my portable molecular What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
Okay, fair enough.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. No, and I've been...
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't... What? Oh, fine. As long... For what it's worth, I am... You... That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Oh, goodness, no. I would... Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least... Are you still annoyed at me for long to end? Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. Precisely. The chemical I need is dimethyl sulfoxide, rare, potent, essential to reviving long frozen. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof. We'll do our...
Let's go to the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Got a sec? Hey, Captain. I heard... I was thinking that maybe I bought... I... Think... Did...
Let's bring her and the Viker. Welcome to the one place that the board has very little authority. Literally, there's smuggling going on literally right in front of them. They can't do anything about it. And they're witnessing it. You're about to meet my favorite companion,
Smells like
too.
grease and unwashed bodies, just as I remembered.
There he is. There's Felix.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Give me a drink.
Reminds me, it's been like 10 seconds since I had my last sip.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
A good thing to toss you out an airlock.
Yeah. He's like the rest of those bored jackasses. All bluster, no grit. All you gotta do is square your shoulders and stand up to him. Board ain't accustomed to disobedience.
Right, so slow down. What exactly did you do?
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look,
Tossball is kind of
this
like
is
lacrosse and hockey in this
He pushed me
universe.
around 'cause he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker.
So he did the
Well,
equivalent.
former.
I actually have a tossball stick, so I can show you what he hit him
Just
with.
tendered my resignation.
Sounds like you're better on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock.
I do love how the board is kind of just so in shock that he literally just assaulted a worker. But well, it's technically my ship. The previous captain died in a horrible accident.
So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too
I mean,
perfect.
kind of.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around,
See
Felix.
you around.
Favorite companion right there.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please.
Oh, you're guarding the door, so I'll call you guard. You're welcome.
That's only about the third or fourth dumbest line I've heard all day. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Thank you.
Seems a little high. That was barely a 3 in my humble opinion.
Hey, that's better than half. Could be worse.
Could be better, too. So, identification. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
I'll take it back. I'm not Hawthorne. It isn't my ship.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion.
He doesn't believe me.
Really sell it to me.
Captain Hawthorne abducted me and made me work on his ship for free. I'm appreciating your help.
I like where this is headed. What happened to this?
He's dead.
You must feel terrific.
Do you believe
Not
him?
in the least. Access to that. If I had... You take this. Oh, and if you're headed out, Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Is there anything? The fence. You'll find her in the. Make sure. Be seeing you.
Well, we've been impounded. We'll talk to Bedford.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about. Can we talk?
Sure.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakono. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If... The only one I'm aware of. I suppose.
Your sarcasm is duly noted and it will be reflected on your review.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. Now.
The best weapons dealer. But, I guess because
What do you think? I don't have time for this.
Easy does it.
Let's not have a repeat of last time. One second, there we go.
Huh? What do you... You know, you made a real generous argument.
It's just me.
Here they come.
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh well, that's fine.
You can't just help your... What do you... Oh, just be careful next time. If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
This is literally the rifle I just stole from her, by the way. Phones. Oh, this is what he hit his foreman over the head with, by the way.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
To remind spacers and other travelers.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He has...
I'm going to ring your scrawny-neck, you sprat frick. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious...
Did you hear me chuckle?
Right. You're going important places. There, I've removed the flag. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas. That's... What? Oh, I'm...
We're done talking to him. I'm not turning Phineas.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of Northern terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
You'll have to show me how to do that.
RT greeting. Potential customer at this unit. This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic user error in the main. This unit. Beginning dispensing.
Really? What?
Just passing through. Minding my own business.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. They're terrified to lock in the juices. Fresh from the grinder, any...
CNP board.
that series? The Hunt for the Wimbro?
Pirate Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep. Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, X as the face of... Heard of it. My orientation Aether Wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery.
That's true.
That's a Spacer's choice beer. Take it. So, what can I get you? Some soap. Everyone loves it. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries.
Are you doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
You miss eating solid food.
Don't miss out on these deals.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Spacer's choice make you wear that?
And an additional...
Do you need me to help you get out of here?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part now.
I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. Slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain.
Okay, Hank Steele.
All that I have. If there are self... Now, if we're done with...
Sorry if I pushed it too hard.
It's fine. Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items... Oh! Spacer's Choice items are always new. Hot off the... You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy... That's why you should get a backup for 3. Program currently unapproved in Alpha, rewards and friendship. Have a look.
Hey, wait a minute, we can make this even more cult-like, hang on.
Person, don't take... Have a look.
Oh. We look like a cult. All hail the moon. Oh, it's oddly terrifying.
Ready when you are.
Are you listening to me, Emperor? You can't keep me out of it.
What's the... We don't have... Take...
I'm sorry.
This doctor from school ever take the day off?
Where are we headed?
We definitely... You can see what he meant by how good the disguise is.
You don't pay your docking fees? Looking sharp.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
To the last round, you hoe-headed... What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No, I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Should have known she'd send a... Oh, seems I've got...
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to you, ain't with the board. See, Or I guess you're sure not. What do you? Oh, my mistake.
Didn't know that that was yours. Jeez.
Can't say. If you're here to bet. Keep hanging. You.
Anyway. Good luck.
If it's between the unreliable and the less than know, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A toss ball first. Coaches.
How do you do? Oh, you can't miss her. Fuck. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen. Of course.
Put one down!
Bless my heart. You here for a particular... Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. Lucky for us, ground... now. Well, do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreakers. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost. You've... Any...
Didn't quite... Glass ear? Nothing to fear. What? Huh.
Got any leads on salvage? It doesn't even have to be broken. We'll take in.
See if Sublight is hiring.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage. You the one? Miss Lily has been expecting. Sure.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Not a word. Pity. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. I have a Just... If you have a nav key to... I like that initiative, but ease back. These days, the scrap business... Good boy. Hey, careful with the C... Very. We see.
CNP Borst Pocket. Can be knucklehead in 2.5 seconds. Borst Pocket.
I find... Yes, well, now that we're... I... Think...
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Good for you. Hope you scared. Just so... At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what
Yeah,
brings you to ground
they're a little
breaking?
scrambled from
I'm
the
curious
thawing
to see how
process,
many
but
times I've told the
yeah,
answers, just
they're
passing
there.
through. Interesting. We...
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name.
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience with...
June Lane.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well...
I'd be happy to make the time, but...
Wow, great! I'll do... Couldn't have done it without...
Now, none. The reason the back. I have. I can't.
What am I flipping her off?
Cute. My grandmother taught me that one. I was afraid it had fallen out of style. Good.
Alright, well, it looks like we got ourselves another assignment.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Hey, that's against regulation!
What do you think?
You know, you made a... Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable, I can hardly even concentrate. To report the Moonlay better hurry up.
Alright, time to go to the back bay. Bro, I have to do this my favorite way. Painfully. Dessert is forced to return by a heroic stranger. Hey, that's me! Yeah, that is how we are portrayed in this game on the newspaper. We're always seen wearing our, hibernation suit. Even if we're not actually wearing it. So, hence why I'm going to try to keep it as long as I can. This could be a fight, so...
Were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal, promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too...
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered.
You came with... You stumbled into my court.
You're only getting out of this life if you play nice.
Ooh, look at the courage on this one.
That's right, sir.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing. You don't just ask a... Under its skin, this ship is all... You've...
Wait, where is he? Sorry, I don't negotiate with criminals or marauders. Yeah, no dip, I'm hurt.
proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Would cut them off.
Don't think they're gonna care about their stolen stuff, are they? Let's test out our new toy. Well, I need to point it at what I want to shoot. Alright. I get it now. It's a lock-on weapon.
Everyone get branded when we join the bridge.
Hey!
Good hit!
That's the last of them!
I hit the heal button and I had plenty of health left. Alright, fine.
Okay, here we go!
We were destined to prevail. Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
They were marked as hostile for some reason. I don't know why.
Well done. Fantastic, we got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Hey, Briscoe.
You've returned. Good work. I'll take those. There's a...
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that.
Briscoe, stop. Unfortunately, I think we need to quit early because of the dog. So I thank you for joining me, and I apologize at short notice. Next time, more Outer Worlds. We'll get down to that planet, and hopefully we can buy the nav key.